Hi everybody. Maybe a couple of miles outside Melrose now. Melrose is hidden behind the trees there. That over there that you can see is gat inside. And I've come out here today to tell the story of Thomas the Rhymer, or Honest Thomas, True Thomas, Thomas Lermont, or Thomas de Eccleden. Now, Thomas was a laird, and he was born in 1220. They think it's 1220, they can't be sure, and lived right up to the year 1300 is what I've read. Now, Thomas being a laird, he was called True Thomas and Honest Thomas because he couldn't tell lies. He basically, I'm walking around here and hoping you can read what's written on these stains here. A Eldon tree, if you shall be a brig of a Tweed, you there may see. And the River Tweed is it's in the valley just there. That's a prediction ascribed to Thomas the Rhymer, so he's supposed to have said that. True Thomas way on Huntly Bank, a fairly he spied with he, and there he saw a lady bright come riding down by the Eldon tree, and that's the minstrelsy of the Scottish border. Now, this road here used to be the main road for Kelsey to Galashiels and further afield. And this stone here has been here as long as I've kent. But according to the bottom of it, it was re-erected in 1970. So, this stone marks the site of the Eldon tree, where legend says Thomas the Rhymer met the Queen of the Fairies, and where he was inspired to utter the first notes of the Scottish Muse, and it was erected by Melrose Literary Society in 1929. Whether it's true or not, I don't know. But it's certainly been in the history books about Thomas. And it's not the only story that's there about him. Another one is one of the legends of the Redcaps, and it involves William de Soulis as well. As you'll see in my previous video at Hermitage, where I told William de Soulis' story, where he was involved with witchcraft and he was a nasty man. The people of the Hermitage area came to Thomas and asked him for his help. By this time he'd been spending time here in Elfland with the fairies, the Queen Fairy, and the people were told that to break William de Soulis's power. They were to get a magical rope made from sand and bind him with it, and this would break his power, and then they'd then be able to kill him. And the reason that William de Soulis had the power was because of quite a common legend about groups of gnomes, nasty little gnomes, who were called the Redcaps, and what they would do would be they would inhabit places of ruin, places that had been destroyed during battles, and they would throw stones down on people that were visiting the sites, and hopefully hit them in the head, kill them, and then they would come down and soak their caps in the blood of the person they'd just killed. And their reputation has said that people on their own were more vulnerable to the Redcaps than people in groups. And it was said that the most famous Redcap ever known was Robin Redcap, and he met William de Soulis and gave him his power. So that's where William de Soulis got his magical power from, and he lived in the dungeons of Hermitage Castle. Anyway, back to Thomas Rhymer. I'm bored telling you a wee bit of his story. There we have it, folks. Story of Thomas the Rhymer, a man who fell asleep underneath a tree here and was awakened by the Fairy Queen and taken with her as a friend into Elfland. Anyway, I thank you for watching. Hope you have enjoyed this video, and hopefully I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks now.